What type of services? What type of services do you offer? Weaves, natural hair, braids, locks, braids. Okay, and about how many more clients would you say you can handle per week? The last question was about how many new clients do you think you can handle per week? Okay, perfect. Put some twos in the chat if you can see my screen clearly and you're ready to get started. Okay, we're recording. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And today I will be presenting our 3-step process that we're using to get fully booked in 2024, all without being on social media. And this is brought to you by ClientMe.ai, which is our custom booking software, as well as iGrow Salons, which is my brand where I help hairstylists and hair brands scale their businesses. One second. But first, I would like to thank everyone for taking the time out of their day to at least join. We probably had hundreds of people sign up, but some people didn't even take the time out of their day to try to come learn something new to apply to their business to grow it. Secondly, type thank you in the chat to thank yourself for showing up. Again, put a thank you in the chat to thank yourself for showing up. And I'm telling you to thank yourself for taking at least the first step in learning how you can get fully booked in 2024. Again, all without being on social media. Really quickly, Dallas Hair Extensions is my wife's hair page, and that's who I'll be kind of presenting this case study on and who we essentially tested the strategy out on. She's here if y'all want to ask her some questions. Her name on here is Dallas Hair Extensions. So you can send her like a direct message or whatever if you like. You can also follow her on Instagram, Dallas Hair Extensions. Now, I'm Troy. I'm the owner of iGrow Salons. And in the next 60 minutes, you're going to learn my exact strategies that's getting me and my wife's hair business fully booked every month on autopilot, all without having to be on a content creation hamster wheel or being on social media all day. And when I say content creation hamster wheel, I basically just mean not having to create content consistently to get customers. Put a yes in the chat if you're tired of having to create content all the time. And really quickly, if you already don't follow me, my page is here, iGrow Salons, if y'all like to give me a follow at least. Bunch of yeses. Okay, cool. So y'all are going to like this. Now, who this is for stylists that want to make more money, become financially free, as well as create generational wealth. This is also for stylists that want to learn how to control their income so they can have more time with their family, be able to travel, be able to invest, all without failing in business. This is also for stylists that are tired of inconsistent clientele and not being fully booked. Put a yes in the chat if you're ready to learn how to get fully booked. Okay, cool. Now stay until the end. Don't forget, at the end of the webinar, I'm going to give you a special link you can use to access the slides from today. I'll also be picking one person to get a one-on-one coaching call with me so I can personally help you with a strategy to grow your business. Keep in mind, you have to watch until the end in order to get the link, so make sure you stick around. Now, I know there are a bunch of distractions, but the strategies that I'm about to reveal to you today will allow you to take control of your income as well as change your life. I don't want you to miss a single crucial step, so please make the commitment to stay focused. Put control my income in the chat if you can stay committed to giving me your full attention and staying until the end. Again, put control my income in the chat. Let's see. Back one. Now, why am I even qualified? You're probably like, who is this guy? Here's my little quick backstory. I started learning digital marketing back in 2016, and digital marketing is basically just learning how to market businesses online. So learning how to get found in Google, paid ads, Pinterest, Instagram, like social strategy. So everything that has to do with anything online marketing related. I essentially struggling, so I hired a coach to try to get some type of traction and get some clients for my own business. And the coach advised me to make a list. He said, hey, make a list of the top 10 industries of your friends and family. Like, what do they do? And 5 out of the 10 were hairstylists. So it's like, you probably should focus on providing your services to hairstylists and salons. Now, Allison, which is my wife, she's previously did hair, but at the time she was not. So I'm like, hey, you still have interest in doing hair? She said yes. And that's how I got started. So I essentially applied what I was learning as far as digital marketing is concerned and applied it to her business. And this page still exists, by the way, but this is not what she is. She has a new brand now, but this is back in 2017. So Wins by Allison. And again, essentially what I learned, I applied it to her business. She worked out a spare room in her mom's house. Then we eventually upgraded to an office suite back in 2018. And we started a hair brand as well in 2019. And this is her doing like a frontal in that office suite. Then COVID happened, so we shut everything down and we went strictly selling digital products. Also during this time, I had begun to work with other hairstylists, salon owners, PMUs, lash techs, wig makers, hair extension brands, and more. I've been able to help my clients generate over $8 million in sales. And this is kind of dated, but you can see from November 1 to May 2019, 2024, we're able to help these two clients alone generate $2.5 million in sales. Now, in October 2023, remember we shut everything down during COVID. So it's 2020, 3 years had passed. In October 2023, Allison decided to start doing hair again. And essentially what she would do is pass out business cards, do word of mouth marketing, which led to a few clients here and there. Put a yes in the chat if you've ever passed out business cards to get customers. So y'all can know how the business card thing goes. So she was getting clients here and there, but not anything consistent. And I had been using this new strategy in my business as well as in my client's business, and it was working extremely well. So I thought, hey, let me try this on her business. Even though our businesses are unrelated, all businesses still need the same thing. We need leads, like people that know us, and we need processes to turn them into customers. So in December 2023, I got involved and implemented this 3-step strategy that I'll be going over on tonight's call. So this was her calendar in November, 5 appointments. December, she had 15 consults plus 5 bookings, so still 5 appointments. January, 20 consults and 8 appointments. So the consults are starting to turn into appointments, and everything's beginning to snowball because she has this new awareness that she even exists. I want everyone to keep in mind, typically when someone first discovers you or is made aware of your business, they may not be ready to book. So that's why it's important that we have follow-up systems in place and we continue to show our face. That way, when a person is ready, we can capture them. So January, 20 consults, 8 appointments. February, she had 20 plus consults and 30 appointments. Then by March, she was fully booked. So she had 45 booked appointments and pretty much had capped out that she would never do that again. Like, she was extremely busy and burnt out. But from December to March, we're able to get her fully booked using what I'll be covering tonight. Now, imagine being able to get new clients on autopilot, being able to spend more time working on your business instead of in your business. Also, being able to hit your income goals, being able to spend more time with your family, as well as being able to travel more. Imagine what your life will be like after you know exactly how to get fully booked and never have to worry about clients again. Could you imagine being able to have the money you want to travel, being able to provide better experience for your family? By the way, this is us at, I think, Eddie V's in Denver traveling. Also having the money to invest into your side ventures. Put life-changing in the chat if you can envision this. If you can envision a better life for you and your family, put life-changing in the chat. Now, really quickly, we're about to get into the presentation, but I want to share a testimonial from Shannon from Blush Brows. If y'all would like to DM her on Instagram, you can. But this is one of my favorite testimonials. But she was essentially getting about 1 to 5 clients per week. Then she began to work with me and use my systems. And she ended up averaging about 13 to 15 clients per week. So I'm going to play this video. Let me turn it up really quick. And if y'all can hear it once it starts playing, put a yes in the chat.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you with a
I'm
client?
sorry. I actually am.
Oh,
I am. I'm working, but I wanted to hop on for a minute. So if you don't see me, of course, I'm putting my phone down. But I wanted to
okay,
hop
no
in for
problem.
a minute just to, just to speak up. I love it when you go live. I can't always get on, but sometimes I'm with a client and I like to chime in because I admire you so much. Um, but I don't know if, how many people are on this live, but this definitely you changed my life, like seriously. I think when I first reached out to you, my business, I had like 235 followers on Instagram. um, my clients per week were ranging anywhere from one to four, maybe 1 to 5 max on a good week. If I had 5 clients that week, that was a really good week. But some weeks I would have one client and I was charging $300 and my booth rental was 165 a week. So that would leave me with a profit of $135. But I made sure that I tied on that $135. And I also made sure that I reached out to people that were smarter than me and that knew more than me. I wasn't trying to figure out everything to do with my business. And when I came across your information, I immediately took action and I reached out to you and asked you, could you help me? I know your business is eyebrow salons and I don't technically have a
Hmm.
hair salon, but I wanted to know if you could help me grow my business. And basically I was like a case study for you.
Yeah.
And in this case, oh baby, did it work? It worked so well. Like right
Yeah.
now, I'm literally, and the crazy thing is, this was right before Thanksgiving, right? So we're not that
Hmm.
far away. I'm literally booked out till April. Um,
That's crazy.
I'm doing, yeah, it is bananas. Like I'm doing anywhere from 15 to 18 clients a week. Um, and we're talking $400 services per client. So,
Not.
and I also I wasn't afraid to, like, I think that a lot of the times people want to coach, but then when the coach wants to coach them in the game, they want to put their own twist. I'm gonna bring it around my
Yeah.
back and I'm a double hoop it, or if that is even really a thing. Like, if you're the coach, take the advice and make the investment if you want to grow the business, if you have the expertise in that. So right now I'm probably spending anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 a month on ads, but I just had a $5,900 week.
And not even a big deal to
Okay.
you.
Correct. So you have to make the investment. I really hope that my testimony helps somebody. I just want to jump in just for a quick minute, just so that I could, say that. But, if you have any questions, then I could definitely answer them. I
Thanks
literally
for
have a
sharing.
client right now.
I
No
definitely
problem.
appreciate you hopping
Anytime.
on.
No problem. Anytime. I mean, I just think that um, if you have a business and you just think that people are going to find you, that's not going to happen. You have to put yourself in front of the people. I knew my work was good, but they didn't know that I existed. So now they know I exist, and it's
Yeah.
working well. So thank you so much, and I'm gonna get with you soon because I know I've been
And
slacking.
by the
But
way, she did one coaching call, and I never heard from her ever again. I'm like, it must be working.
yes, like I had 6 calls, but I've only done one call. And do you know that the same ad is running? It has like literally over 100 and something thousand views.
Hopefully, y'all enjoyed that. Now, put a yes in the chat if you can envision yourself having the same transformation as Shannon. And the reason I show that is because this system has been proven to work across any industry: lashes, hair, PMU, brows, makeup, whatever it is that you do, it works. And really quickly, just go over some quick other testimonies. $100,000 in sales for this hair brand. $3,000 in sales in one day for this wig maker using my methods. $6,000 in sales in one day for this beauty brand using my methods as well. Now put a yes in the chat if you've heard any of the following: post 3 to 4 times per day, use hashtags, create content daily, word of mouth, Facebook groups, TikTok. Put a yes in the chat if you've ever heard any of these. Now, today I'll be breaking down my 3-step process that's getting us fully booked without having to do any of this stuff. I'll be showing you a new method to getting fully booked that I perfected while working with my wife's business as well as 20 plus other service professionals. Now, before we get into this 3-step process on a level of 1 to 10, 10 meaning you need new customers tomorrow, how bad do you want to be fully booked and be able to control your income? A 5, Megan, you might as well just hop off. Okay, perfect. Now, put a yes in the chat if you're ready to dive in. So we have arrived to the presentation. Put a yes in the chat if you're ready to hop in. Okay, so I call it the FAA fully booked system. First, the F is funnels. So funnels, booking sites that turn visitors into booked appointments. Secret 2 is going to be ads that are laser targeted to get in front of high paying clients that are ready to book. Secret 3 is going to be automations plus list building. So collecting and using customer data to get them back in front of your chair. And don't worry, if you don't know what any of this stuff means, we'll obviously go into it during the presentation. So secret 1, funnels / booking sites that turn visitors into booked appointments. Put a yes in the chat if you know what a funnel is. You've ever heard of a funnel? Put a yes in the chat. Okay, cool. So most of everyone here has heard of a funnel. Now, terms you need to know are going to be like lead. So a lead is basically someone you can contact. And a funnel, for those of you that don't know, is just a series of pages on a website. So the term funnel and website can kind of be used interchangeably. The difference is a funnel is moving someone towards a desired action. So there's no contact page, no like photo gallery. It's just a like one single page that's trying to take someone to the next page. And the desired actions that we typically need to take, like as hairstylists or service professionals, is getting someone to book. So think of the funnel as that. You're just trying to walk someone down a multi-step process. Now, when marketing is concerned, this is what they consider funnel. You have an awareness stage. So that's someone even knowing you exist. Majority of the people on it, well, not the majority, everyone on this call, even me, we all have an awareness problem. It just not enough people even know our business exists, like not even close. Next stage is consideration. So now that the person is aware that you exist, they have to essentially consider you or consider to work with you. So you're starting to kind of like warm this person up. The person also has to identify that they have a problem and you have a solution to their problem, whether their hair is not done and you're providing the solution to doing their hair, but there is a consideration phase. Then the next stage is going to be conversion. This is now a person has become aware. They know you do good hair. Now they're in the chair. They have actually converted into a customer. And the last stage, as far as marketing is concerned, is loyalty. So these are the people that really, really like you. They rebook and tell their friends and all of that stuff. Everybody clear on that? Put a yes in the chat. When it comes to marketing, this is how marketing kind of defines the word funnel. Okay, perfect. Now, again, think of a funnel as a series of steps you want your client to take. So step 1, and I'll show you how we do this with our funnel, our website. Step 1, we want them to view the landing page. So they have become aware of our offer, of our brand, of our business. They viewed our landing page. It's like, hey, it's Dallas Hair Extension. Hey, they're offering this bundle deal, or they're offering like K-tips. They know that now. Step 2 is opting in. So they're becoming a lead. This is where they would at least leave the, are we going to have a, yes. So slides will go out to everyone. So opting in, this is where someone becomes a lead. They have left their name, phone number, and email saying, hey, I give you permission to contact or follow up with me. This is very important. This is the second step in the process, second step in the funnel. Now this person is a little bit more warm. They have made some type of decision. Then the third step is going to be book an appointment, which is the conversion step. So this is pretty much how that looks on our end. So this is her literally exact website. Right now, we're not running this offer, but we're running a K-tip offer, but the landing page still pretty much looks the same. So as soon as someone lands on this page, it says $425 sew-in plus hair install. The thing about this page, This is a funnel page. You can call it a website if you like, but the difference is there's literally just one thing they can click on this page, which is that claim offer and book now button. Again, we're trying to funnel someone into the calendar. We don't need anyone looking around at, again, contact pages and terms and conditions and about us. All we're trying to do is walk them down to a booked appointment. So step one is our landing page. Now, when they click that claim offer and book now button, they're going to fill out this contact form. These are the people who are opting in. It's like, hey, I like the deal. I want to claim it. I may not be ready to book right now, but at least I'll give you my information for you to follow up with me. How does this work if you're using Gloss Genius? Okay, so I'll cover that later on during the webinar, but that's the issue. Most booking sites don't allow you to even have this set up. So we're missing out on a ton of money by not even having this functionality in our booking site. So step two is the opt-in. As soon as they click on this redeem your 10% button, it takes them here. So now we're getting the warmest, most ready, action-taking people. So everyone who is at least ready to book today will book on the calendar. And the beauty of our funnel system is we can track people every step of the way. Then after they book on the calendar, it takes them to the confirmation page, and that's done. So when I say we can track everything, these are literally like exact numbers. So when we get about 300 landing page views, out of the 300, we get about 75% of or 75 opt-ins. Out of 300 people that visited the landing page, we get 75 people opting in. So about 25% conversion rate. Out of the 300, we get about 25 people that actually book and pay. So 300 landing page views turns into 75 opt-ins. 75 opt-ins or leads becomes 25 booked appointments. Why this is so important is because, remember, and we'll be covering this later about the ads part, when we run ads and we see these numbers like this, we know if we want to get 50 bookings, we essentially just need to double our ad spend. So we can double the amount of page views, then we'll double the amount of leads, then we'll double the amount of bookings. That's how we were able to scale and get her fully booked so fast, because we understood these numbers. Does anyone know their numbers in their business? Do you know how many website visits or booking site visits it takes you to get one booking? Put a no in the chat if you don't know this stuff. Okay, so write this part down. Like we need to start having the ability to track if we want to scale and get the clients that we deserve. And I already asked that. Now, a lot of us are blind when it comes to our business, and we're just hoping. And if we want to be fully booked, we need to be able to measure and track what happens in our business. Now, some people think you only need a booking site. You can run your business off of Google Calendar. You can write down your appointments, Style Seat Works, Acuity, Vogaro. My experience, everything I just listed works. But these systems are not most effective, and they don't scale well. When you're trying to scale, these are not the best systems to use. These are like basic booking sites just to have someone schedule on your calendar. But when you're trying to scale, you need systems that have a lot more functionality. Now, the truth is booking sites don't convert as well as funnel. So the average booking site probably converts at about a 1%. You can Google this. It's probably going to tell you about 1 to 2%. That means if you send 100 people to your booking site, you're looking at 1 to 2 bookings. The average funnel converts at about 5 to 10%. So this means out of 100 visitors sent to a funnel that's designed to turn someone into a booked appointment, out of every 100, you're talking about 5 to 10 bookings. Just making this one switch from a traditional booking site to a funnel will allow you to see 5 times the bookings that you normally get. And here's proof. Allie went from 2 to 3 clients per week using Acuity to 1 to 2 clients per day when she switched to a funnel. And you see, this is current. This was in September. The last appointment you can see, September 27, but you can see this is happening every day. September 17, 15, 15, 15, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12. Same here, 11, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8. So literally almost every day. You might also be thinking, I don't know how funnels will work if I don't understand tech. What if my services are too expensive? I don't know how funnels will work if I already have an existing booking site. The truth is, you don't need to set up your own funnel. We'll literally give you your own working funnel to copy and paste. Funnels work for any service at any price point. Funnels also can work alongside your existing booking sites. Put a yes in the chat if you're clear on what funnels are and how they can benefit your business. What if I don't have a website and just now starting to build clientele? Can you still learn the numbers? So, yeah, just make sure when you select whatever booking site you're going to use, obviously you have to drive traffic to it first in order to learn your numbers. But yes. Okay, everyone's pretty clear on funnels. Now, secret 2, laser targeted ads that are meant to get in front of high paying clients that are ready to book. Put a 2 in the chat if you've ever saw an ad and purchased, booked, or signed up for something. Put a 2 in the chat if you've ever saw an ad and purchased, booked, or signed up for something. That should be everyone here because I'm pretty sure y'all found me from ads. So you have to ask yourself, why am I not approaching my customers the same way that businesses approach me? Now, some people are like, hey, I'm not good at technical stuff. Also, many people get overwhelmed when setting up ads inside of the Facebook Ads Manager. So when I say ads, I'm not talking about boosting posts. Unless you want to just give away your money to Facebook and Instagram, please don't boost posts. You have a very small percentage of people that say, hey, I boosted a post and it worked. But 9 times out of 10 it's not going to work. They also say ads are too complicated and they never work. You may also be thinking, I'm not a graphic designer, a professional photographer, can't afford fancy photo shoots, I'm not good at marketing or writing captions, and I also don't have the time to figure any of this out. Put a yes in the chat if you know what canva.com is. A yes in the chat if you know what Canva is. My best friend. Okay, cool. So everybody who know what Canva is, we don't need any of this stuff. We don't need the graphic designer. We don't need to hire anyone. Canva is literally an all-in-one tool that can get you some very nice looking ads. Now, if you can click a mouse, tap the screen, take a picture or video on your phone, and okay, let me see how savvy y'all really are. Who knows what ChatGPT is? Put a yes in the chat. If you know what ChatGPT is, let me see how advanced y'all are. Okay, I see y'all. Okay, cool. So if you know what Canva is and you know what ChatGPT is, we basically have 2 tools that will allow us to create some really good ads. And these are just 2 examples. This is one of the ads we ran for Allie. This is a client ad, and ads are super simple. You want a attention-grabbing photo or video, but what you want to add to it is a hook. So the very top, the attention Santa Clarita, that's a hook or a heading. The Dallas raw hair on hand for ready for pickup, that's a hook. So as someone is scrolling their feed, we're basically grabbing their attention with these hooks. So, hey, if you're in Dallas and you want raw hair, like keep consuming this ad. And at the very bottom, we're telling them what we want now that we have their attention. So attention Santa Clarita, now accepting new clients for my healthy hair silk press special. Dallas raw hair on hand ready for pickup, and we're telling them about the deal. 3 bundles starting at $400. Everybody clear on that? All you're doing is grabbing some good content that already exists on your page. You don't even have to go shoot any content. Go to your feed, see what has already gotten the most engagement. Take that, put it in Canva, then slap a good hook or a good heading at the top. Then at the bottom, you're telling them what it is that you're offering. Put a yes in the chat if we're clear on that. Yeah, ChatGPT is a AI tool. It's like a second brain. Okay, cool. So the key to laser targeted ads that get more bookings, for those of you taking notes, like screenshot this or write it out. First is quality content. We want to use content that's going to grab someone's attention and stop them from scrolling. That's the whole purpose of content, to stop the scroll. That's why we always mess up on content and it doesn't go viral like we expected, because when someone sees your content, they just swipe past it. And Instagram or Facebook's like, hey, people are swiping past this. This is not good. So don't show it to anyone else. And you're like, oh, it's the algorithm. Okay, so if you want to check, it's called Facebook Ad Library. You can go to Google and search Facebook Ad Library, and you can literally search your competitors or people within your industry that are already running ads. And we're not doing this to copy them. We're doing this to see how we can replicate or mimic the type of content that's already working. So again, that's Facebook Ad Library if you're just unsure on what to do as far as content. But again, what I always do for my clients, we just already get what's already working. What has the views, what has the comments, what has the shares, what has the saves. We just repurpose that content as the ads. Now the copy or your caption. On Instagram, we call it captions. Like in the ad world, they call it copy, ad copy. So you want a hook. A hook is to grab attention and filter people out. And that basically means like someone type in your city and an offer that you do, or your city and a service. Give me your city and one of your most popular services. And I'll give you an example of a hook. Okay, St. Louis. So attention, St. Louis. We're now offering $100 wig installs. So that's the hook. As someone is scrolling and they see like a lady doing an install of a wig, or they see like an after photo of a wig, and it has this hook on it. Attention, St. Louis. So it's like, hey, I'm in St. Louis. It's like, hey, I like wig installs. So again, the purpose of the hook is to pretty much have someone self-identify twice. Self-identify is basically that they're like asking themselves a question and they're saying, yes, like, hey, I'm in St. Louis, and hey, I might need a wig install. And $100 sounds really good. I don't know what you charge for wig installs, but that's the hook. We're just trying to grab attention and filter. Everyone that's not in St. Louis or everyone that does not care about wigs is just going to keep scrolling. And the beauty of this is Facebook is going to optimize around the type of person that is stopping, because all of those people have something in common. Facebook's gonna say, you know what? It seems like women that are between 25 and 35 that have $100,000 or so income and drive Mercedes really like this ad. So let's show it to more of them. Put a yes in the chat if that makes sense. So that's why it doesn't matter about the interest you use when you run ads, or it's like, oh, what's the secret interest? What's the targeting? None of that matters. The targeting is your hook. Now, the next step of your copy is like the story. And when I say story, it's just we're telling them a little bit more detail about the offer. So the offer is $100 wig install. So in the story section, it could be something like, hey, we're going to give you a nice scalp massage. You're going to get a frontal RA closure wig install. Then we'll give you a nice shoulder rub and a glass of wine. So we're telling them about the deal. Put a yes in the chat if we're clear on that. So hook, then a story, and the story is just explaining what the hook is. Now, the last part of our copy or our caption is a offer or a call to action. We're telling them what to do next. So we have hooked them. Now we get them reading about the offer. So we warmed them up a little bit. So now we're telling them what to do next. Hey, here's the call to action. Hey, if you like to book our $100 wig install special, tap the book now button. That's it. Put a yes in the chat if we're clear on that. We have a hook that's grabbing attention. We have a story where we're telling them about the offer. Then we're telling them what to do next with our call to action. That's how you should always write your captions. That's how you should always write your ad copy. That's how you should always write your email. It is that easy. It's hard if you don't know. And y'all literally can copy this formula right here and plug it in for everyone who's like, hey, I know what ChatGPT. You can plug it into ChatGPT and say, hey, I need you to give me a really good caption or really good ad copy based on my $250 silk press special. And it'll just spit it out for you. Now, the last step is your pixel. I know a lot of people don't even know what a pixel is. A pixel is essentially like a memory card for your website. So it saves what people do or what actions people take on your site. Why this is important is because, remember I said don't boost the post. When you boosting the post, I'm pretty sure you did not have a pixel on your website because you didn't even know you were supposed to. And you can't even see it. And most booking sites don't even allow for a pixel. The only ones on top of my head that will allow you to place a pixel on the booking site is Acuity, Calendly, Square, Wix, off the top of my head. Now, you need to set up your pixel to actually track your ads and see if they're working. The section function of the pixel is to laser target your ads in front of people that are likely to do business with you. Why that's important is because Facebook needs to know that people are clicking on your ad and going to your site and book. If Facebook can't see that because you don't have the pixel, Facebook can't optimize your ads to get them in front of the right people. So you're kind of just wasting money and hoping and guessing if they're working. We're able to see every step of the way inside of our ad account what people are doing after they click. Now, usually your ads don't work because you have the wrong ad objective, and I'm going to show you our exact ad setup so you can literally screenshot or copy it. I'm going to show you exact way we set up our ads. They do the wrong ad objective, their ads didn't grab attention, and you did not send your traffic to a funnel. Doesn't the same system work for Instagram? No, as far as checking number. What can you clarify? What do you mean by that? So here's our exact ad setup. So this is inside of the Facebook Ads Manager. If you've never been to the site, go to Google and search Facebook Ads Manager, and you're going to click on the top result. It's going to say Ads Management for Facebook. That's how you get here. So where this red arrow is the first step in setting up your ads. You have to give Facebook an objective. Our objective is leads. Remember, I told you at the beginning, we need leads. We need people that we can contact. So we're telling Facebook, show our ads to leads, people that have typically taken the action of becoming a lead on the platform. Second step, this is where we do our targeting. This is called the ad set level. Our conversion location is going to be our website. Now, in order for us to have or make our website our conversion location, we need a pixel. So you see the second red arrow, it says pixel, DallasSowens.com. That's the website. And the conversion event is a schedule. So we're telling Facebook not only to show our ads to people that are likely to click on it, we need them to click on it, become a lead, and schedule. Put a yes in the chat if we're clear on that. By us telling Facebook we need the conversion event to be scheduled is trying to find the highest quality of people on the platform. Not just people that are going to click on the ad or like our ad or follow us. It's showing our ads to people that are going to take action once they get to our site. And Facebook can't see these actions unless the pixel is installed on your website. Okay, so this is we're still inside the ad set level. So now we've covered the conversion event and that stuff. So now we have to give it the location. Since we're in Dallas, this is another place that people mess up. They serve local ads, or they thinking they're serving local ads, but they're serving to everyone in the US. So you do have to change your location to your city. So we put Dallas in a 10-mile radius around Dallas. Age 25 to 45. For your age, you put whatever age that sits in your chair. I know a lot of you, I serve 18 to 65. No, stop it. There's a median age that sits in your chair. Like, find the middle. Don't try to serve your ads to everyone. Then we do women. And here are the exact interests we use. So again, for those of you taking notes, a screenshot, we use the hair extension interest, lace wig, and wig. Regardless of what you do, locks, braids, lashes, PMU, you can use these same interests. And I know some of you are like, why? It's not about the exact interest we use. Remember, we said we do the targeting in the ad. But we're trying to find just a general pool of people that could be interested. And I don't know if y'all can see this on the right side. It says estimated audience size, 80,000 to 94,000 people. Within that audience, this is a local audience. It's almost 100,000 people. Within 100,000 local people, we have people in there needing hair done. We have people in there needing oil changes. We have people in there needing wigs. We have people in there needing to purchase a house. Everyone is within 100,000 people. Does that make sense? Put yes in the chat. So don't get caught up on the interest. Focus more of your efforts on coming up with a really good offer. Because I'll tell you this, let's say I did no interest at all. I said, just, hey, everyone in Dallas. Would you think if I made an ad that said, hey, click on this link and you get a free Mercedes, do you think people will respond? That's a really good offer. So think of a really good offer. That's the key to a successful ad, your offer. Not the targeting, not the interest, not the age, not any of that stuff. Coming up with a really good offer, an undeniable offer. So here are the results from these ads. And remember, we have our pixel installed so we can see everything. These laser targeted ads work so well, we ended up spending over $6,300 on them to generate 177 new appointments at an average cost of $36 per appointment. So by us having a pixel, we can see the number of websites bookings. We can also see how much we spent per booking and what we spent in total. Would you spend $36 to get someone in your chair for your silk press services or your braids or your locks or your sew-ins? Put a yes in the chat. Now, it could cost more, it could cost less, but I'm just trying to paint an image like that. Since we can understand what we need to spend in order to get this person in the chair, we just keep giving it more $36. It's like, why not? That's a very good deal. So we just keep taking the deal. Now, the truth is you don't even have to worry about setting up your own ads. We'll literally walk you through the ad setup process step by step. Now, secret 3, automations and list building. So collecting and using customer data to get them back into your chair. Put a yes in the chat if you ever heard of the word automations. You're familiar with what automations are. Yes, I personally believe boosting posts are a waste of money. Set up your ads properly inside of the ads manager. Now, put a yes in the chat if you ever received a text or an email from Amazon or Temu or Target or Walmart or Fashion Nova or what's the new popular company out there? Shein and all of them people. Temu every day. So these are what's considered automations. There's no one at these companies just like, hey, let me text Andrea, see what she's doing. Let me see if she want to buy some shirts. They have set up these automations based on your behavior. And we have the opportunity to do the same thing. So most of you get clients in the door, but don't intentionally collect contact info. Then some of you collect contact info, but don't use it. And if any of these sound like you, put a yes in the chat. Collect contact info, but don't use it. Don't know how often to follow up. Don't want to scare anyone off. Don't know what to say in your emails or texts. Don't know what softwares to use to follow up. I just share from IG to barely check my Facebook. Now, in my experience, in order to get fully booked, you most definitely need follow-up automations in place. That's literally the reason that these companies are blasting you with text and emails. They know the more they could keep themselves top of mind. I don't want to seem thirsty. Hey, but I have a solution for that, to not seem thirsty. But they know in order to keep their brands top of mind, they need follow-up. They need it. And or else someone will creep up on their customer. They feel like they literally own you. And if they have your contact information, they literally own you until you opt out. Now, you can't rely on customers to book on their own. You can't always rely on having to chase new customers as well. The money is getting your old customers back into the chair or getting your old customers back onto the website. Sometimes, customers may even lose your number. We've had that a lot. It's like, hey, girl, I've been looking for your number for like 3 weeks. And we had sent out a blast and like, oh, there you go. But so that's why automations are important. You also can rely on social media to show your full audience that your books are open. Who's experiencing this? Put a yes in the chat. If when you post, you're probably reaching like 5%, 10% of your audience. You're like, hey, what's up with the shadow bandedness? So that's why it's important to own your list, because if we're relying on trying to get customers off social media and we have 1,000 followers and only 50 of them are seeing it, how are we supposed to get any business? But when you own your list, you have a text list, you have an email list, you send out a blast, you're talking like 95% of the people are going to get that message. Now, some people also think, I don't know how to collect clients' info. I don't know how to set up automations. I don't know what to send my clients. I don't know how often to send emails or texts. This is how we use it. And for the person who's like, hey, I don't want to seem thirsty, this is how not to seem thirsty. So we send texts and emails every 3 to 4 days. And we can honestly increase the frequency to probably every day. How we can send one email and text a day, probably not a text every day, but at least an email, is by sending reviews, educational content, FAQs. So that's 3 different types of email. What we're doing is sending valuable content. We're not just, hey, my books are open. Hey, get $10 off. Hey, get 5% off. That's what turns your people off and make you look thirsty. You keep asking for money. How about we take a different approach and provide value first? There's value in a review. There's value in an educational piece of content. There's value in the FAQ. And this is the formula: review, educational content, FAQ, review, educational content, FAQ. That's 6 emails. Your 7th email is going to be a special or hey, come book. Put value in the chat if we're clear on that. We need to lead with value when we're trying to contact people. We're not trying to just keep asking for money. Yeah, that does seem desperate. Okay, so that's how we use it. Now, everyone that fills out our contact form is immediately added to our automation so we can start building trust. The purpose of the reviews and educational and FAQ, we're trying to build rapport. We're trying to build trust. So review, educational content, FAQ. Then you're just going to repeat that. And I'll show you using ChatGPT how we can get content without even having to worry about it. Put a yes in the chat if you would like that. Now, again, everyone that fills out that form, they're immediately added to our automation so we can start building trust. If we ever have a slow week, we simply send out an email or text blast to fill up our empty slots. It's that simple. Sending out these text blasts and emails is literally like a money printer, but we need a list first. I don't know if Allie is at her computer, but I believe she has close to like 1,500 people here in Dallas on her list that she can just shoot out a text or email, hey, I got books open. Now, here's the ChatGPT prompt. Copy, screenshot, whatever it is that you do. Hey, I have a local hair business where I provide. So here where it says sewing extensions, like the underlying part, you're just putting what you offer. Here, hey, I have a local hair business where I provide sewing hair extensions. I'm creating an email text sequence to keep new and existing clients in the loop. My main purpose of the email text sequence is to educate them and encourage them to rebook. Could you give me a 5 email sequence? Would y'all like to see me plug this into ChatGPT and see what it comes up with? Just put a simple yes in the chat. Okay, let's see. So again, screenshot or just copy this. All I'm doing is copying and pasting. And we're going to paste that here. And obviously you just plug in, your business name, your name, your contact info. But look at this. Caring for your soul and extensions. That's education, style, and inspiration. You could just send us some, and then for this, you could add some photos of your work. Client testimonial, again, more value. Now we're starting to get them to trust us. We showed them our work. We've educated them. Now we're showing what other clients are saying. So that's email 4. Email 5, special offer, rebooking reminder. Put a yes in the chat if this is amazing. Then if you like these, you can say, hey, give me 20 more. And you can literally just have ChatGPT write out unlimited emails for you. That way your customers are always in the loop. Always. That's how you make the big bucks, by keeping people in the loop. And here's some proof. Over $2,000 in deposits received in the last 45 days, just sending out simple emails and texts. So remember, with our booking software, we can track every step of the way. So we can see the value of the leads. So that's $36,000, the value of the leads. But out of those $36,000 worth of leads, we were able to contact $4,200 worth. Then if you go all the way down, you can see received deposit. We received 2.1K in deposits. Now on the right side, you can see our conversion rate, 5.77. So out of all of the people that we emailed, we had a 5% conversion rate of people that actually sent in deposits just from sending out simple emails and texts. So this is why I stress we need to have these systems in place to work for us on the back end to help us generate new clients on autopilot. Put a yes in the chat if we're clear on automations. A yes in the chat if you know what automations are. Okay, perfect. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you learned something new that you can apply to your business? Put a yes in the chat if you've learned something that you can apply to your business. Really quickly, we've covered funnels, booking sites that turn visitors into booked appointments. Remember, funnels convert at a 5 to 10% rate versus a booking site converting at a 1 to 2%. Then we covered ads that are laser targeted to get in front of high-paying clients that are ready to book. We also covered why automations and list building is important, especially if we want customers to come back on autopilot. Now, everything that I just provided you with is enough for you to go out on your own and generate new clients on autopilot and get fully booked. But you have to ask yourself, how much time would it take you to implement? Now, realistically, some of you probably could learn and implement everything that we've covered from scratch in about 15 to 30 days. But do you really want to waste the time? And this is what it looks like when you're wasting time, if you didn't know. Wasting money. So we're talking about 15 to 30 days, 3 to 5 hours per day, 45 to 150 hours to learn and implement. Now, on average, most stylists charge about $100 for an hour of their time. For those of you that do know, what is an hour of your time worth? What do you typically charge for an hour of your time on average? $75, $100. So if I miss anyone's question, we will have Q&A at the end. Please don't worry. Like we have, I'll stay on 2 hours for Q&A if I need. 180, 150, 115, 60, 100. Okay, cool. So everyone's pretty close to about $100. So we're just going to use $100 for the sake of whole numbers sake. Now, $100 times 45 to $150 or 150 hours. You're talking about $4,500 to $15,000 of opportunity costs. And if you know what opportunity cost basically means, the time it takes you to figure out all of this stuff on your own is literally costing you money. You could take that same time and just go do hair, and like what we get paid for. Now, there are few of you that want personalized help and a quicker solution to the problem of not being fully booked. If that's you, put a yes in the chat. If you want a personalized solution, you want to solve this problem as fast as possible, like you're ready to get fully booked, put a yes in the chat. So, introducing our fully booked in 60 days system. This is the last booking site, funnel builder, landing page builder, email marketing, text marketing platform you're going to ever need. This is an all-in-one solution. Here's what you can expect. Day 1 through 8, we get you up and running. We launch you. Days 8 through 15, this is where you're seeing your first booking. Days 15 to 30, we dial in your ads to get you multiple bookings. Once we get a read on how much it's going to take to get someone into your chair, and this is around the day 15 to 30 mark, days 30 to 60 is where we scale you out and get you fully booked. Put a yes in the chat if we understand this. This is what it looks like when you're working with us. Now, Client Me, remember I referenced this software earlier. Client Me is our booking site. Client Me bridges the gap between you and having all of the clients you desire. So the booking site that we use is clientme.ai. Who is clientme.ai for? Stylists that want to make more money, become financially free, as well as create generational wealth. Also, stylists that want to learn how to control their income so they can have more time to spend with their family, be able to travel, invest, all without failing in business. This is also for stylists that are tired of inconsistent clientele and not being fully booked. If this sounds like you, put a yes in the chat. Let me get 5 more yeses. Okay, there we go. Now, if you could be fully booked and earn all the money you desire, let me see really quickly. Where are you traveling to? If you could be fully booked, say you got fully booked and you've been fully booked like past 3 months, you've been saving up some money. Where are you traveling to? I know a lot of stylists are ready to go on a vacation. Bahamas, Antigua, Australia, Bali, Dubai, Africa, Nigeria, Patagonia, Jamaica, Greece. I haven't been able to. That's where we're trying to get you. We're trying to get you to be able to take a vacation. We need the clients first, then so we can get the money. Now, here's what you get. You get access to me and my team via 12 coaching calls per month. Also, we have a private mentorship group. So you have the ability to connect and network with other successful beautypreneurs. You get access to all my current and future courses. So I have courses on ads for e-commerce. Put a 1 in the chat if you sell products online. I also have courses on there on how to launch your own digital products. Put a 2 in the chat if you're an educator. Anyone that does educational content, ebooks, courses. I have courses on how we scaled a digital product to 10K per month in 30 days. So you get all of that for free. We also have weekly coaching calls, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Monday, meaning tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central, group onboarding calls. Tuesday, we show you how to customize your funnel. Thursday, we get your ad set up and launched. You'll literally be launched by Thursday if you show up to the calls and do the work. Proof, 3 weeks after being in my mentorship, was able to sell 4 of her wigs following my guidance. And it's like, hey, well, 4 wigs is not a lot. It's not, but she only spent $13 to sell her wig. So $13 per wig, and these are about $400 or $500 wigs. That's the impressive part. This is $8,000 in 9 days using my strategies. Now, who does the mentorship help? Hairstylists that want more consistent clientele, hairstylists that don't have the time to be on social media all day, busy hairstylists that just want to fill up empty slots on their calendar, hairstylists that want accountability, and hairstylists that are simply ready for change in their business and in their life. Put a yes in the chat if it sounds like you. Who's ready for some change? Put a yes in the chat. Tired of wondering where our next client is coming from. Now, a reason people usually don't get started is like, hey, I can't get started because I don't have a lot of spare time. Good news is process will require about an hour of your time. The calls last pretty much about an hour. 99% of the work is done for you. We just need you to show up for yourself and be able to do a little bit of work. All you're really having to do is show up to the calls and follow along with the instructions. Put a yes in the chat if you have at least 15 to 30 minutes per day to dedicate to getting new clients. If you do not, just go ahead and hop off. I don't think you even want clients. Okay, so here's what you're going to get: the 12 coaching calls per month, plus the mentorship group. This is $1,100 value by itself. Here's what you can expect with the mentorship. Can y'all see this yellow circle? There's a yellow circle, and can you read what's inside of it? Tell me how long that voice chat was. So this is our private WhatsApp group where we communicate with each other, but the other stylists and business owners are also, and they're encouraging each other. So Free, she signed up. She was on the call just like you, joined. And she got her ads actually launched in 8 days. You can see here, ads approved. Then the other girls are getting excited, hey, I'm right behind you. I'm ready to get started, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, 2 hours. So the reason that I'm showing you this is because I literally open a voice chat every day just to give support. You can come on and ask me anything about marketing, about business, whatever. The voice chat is always open. So it's literally like having me in your pocket on top of the 3 coaching calls that we do every week. So my whole point in this is to give you the most support you can get to make sure you get through and actually start getting your clients. So we're not trying to leave anyone to try to figure out anything on their own. You also get the done for you booking funnel and full access to our ClientMe.ai booking site. So we literally give you funnels that we know work. Put a yes in the chat if you want to see some examples of our booking site. So these funnels will already be preloaded into your account. All you're doing is swapping out photos and putting your service on it. So I'll show you a few examples. So this is a silk press offer. This was for Adorn. She's out of New York. She's doing a $250 silk press deal. Very beautiful funnel. Autoplay videos. And if you look at this compared to a traditional booking site, this is going to beat out a traditional booking site every time. This is for Allison. Same thing, autoplay videos, really nice looking. And you can kind of see why these are going to convert a lot better than the traditional booking site. They just look better. Put a yes in the chat if y'all are liking these so far. So we give you preloaded 4 funnels that you can customize. So you basically just pick whichever one you like the most. Or you can use all of them if you want. Okay, let's see. Now, here's what you can expect with the custom booking site. You will now have a site that gives you the highest chance of actually getting someone to book with you. You're also going to have the opportunity to collect contact information from potential clients that are interested, but just not ready to book. So you can see here, this is the back end of one of Allison's funnels. You can see she had 663 visitors. Out of the 663 visitors, 79 people actually became booked appointments. There was an 11% opt-in rate. So out of every 100 people that came to this particular funnel, 11 people booked. So we're able to see this data. We're able to see every step of the way just to make sure everything's working properly. Now, with a funnel, you can get rid of worrying about if people are going to book with you, worrying about if the back end of your business is set up properly. On average, stylists that use funnels over regular booking sites see an extra 5 to 10 bookings per month, and this is without even using ads. You're also going to save time and money. You don't have to waste money on multiple softwares, booking, email, text platforms. This is literally all-in-one solution, and you can get rid of everything else. You don't have to waste time and money trying to figure out all of this stuff out on your own because we're there with you. Some people are like, hey, I'm not that good with tech. I don't know how to build a funnel. Don't worry. We're there for you, and we're showing you how to every step of the way. And again, 99% of everything's already done for you. Again, you're going to get the 12 coaching calls per month, the done for you booking funnel. You're also going to get our 17 new extension clients in 7 days case study. I'll break down step by step the exact ads, funnels, and automations we use to get 17 new extension clients in 7 days. This is basically going to help you set expectations and get a better idea of what it takes to get fully booked in less than a week. Remember, the target I gave everyone on this call, yes, it does take payments. It connects to Square, Stripe, PayPal, Authorize.net. The time frame I gave everyone on this call is 30 to 60 days, but it is possible with enough ad spend to do it in a week. So with this case study, I'm showing you essentially what it takes, but we're not rushing anyone to get fully booked. So again, you get the 12 coaching calls, the booking site, the 17 new extension clients case study. All this by itself is a $4,958 value. You also get pre-made follow-up email and text automation. So the automations are already set up for you. So we've already taken care of that for you. And the whole purpose of this is for you to get more bookings as well as retain your clients. Now, when we first started our hair business, we're extremely good at getting people in the door. We're terrible at retaining clients because we didn't even know we needed to follow up with people. We just thought we would do hair and people would be like trying to book, in the next week. But that's not the case. So we created these follow-up automations. This will allow you to get more bookings faster and easier because it'll allow you to get potential clients in the chair for the first time, as well as getting old clients back into the chair. So now you have this system in place that's, again, getting you new people as well as old people. So you can focus on doing hair while you have this system focused on getting you customers. Required daily ad spend, we recommend everyone starts with at least $5 per day. It doesn't take a lot of money. So let's see. 12 coaching calls per month, mentorship group, the booking funnels, the case study, the email automations. This is a $6,955 value. You're getting all of this. On top of that, we're going to do group ad setup to make sure everyone's ads is set up properly. So we're not leaving anyone to figure out anything on their own. We're with you the entire process. We literally need you to get more customers. So we're not trying to have anyone figure out how to do ads on their own. We have our group ad setup call every Thursday. Demi, we'll do Q&A at the end. I see you have your hand raised. Sorry. Now with the professional ad setup, I know most of you hate running ads because you're like, hey, ads don't even work. But we're going to set them ads up with you just to make sure they're set up properly. So all of this together, the coaching calls, the booking system, the extension, 17 extension clients in 7 days case study, the email text automation, as well as the ad setup. This is a $9,452 value. Now, and we're not trying to charge you anywhere close to $9,000, so don't run away from that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $9,452, but if I did charge you that, and all I was able to do is get you an additional 3 clients per week. Now, most of you on average probably charge somewhere close to $300 depending on the service. So 3 customers per week times, and I'm just trying to put this into perspective. Again, we're not trying to charge you $9,000 for anything, not even close to $9,000. But 3 customers per week times $300 is $900 per week. $900 per week times 4 weeks in a month, that's $3,600 per month. $3,600 per month times 12 months, that's an additional $43,000 per year. So would it be worth spending $9,000 if you were to get $43,000 out of it? That's what I'm trying to ask. So put a yes in the chat if you would exchange $9,000 for $40,000. And if these numbers are too big for you, put a yes in the chat if you would exchange $900 for $4,000. Again, I'm just trying to put this into perspective. Now, what would it be worth to you if you get fully booked and earn the income you actually deserve? Again, everything that I'm offering, this is a $9,452 value. And typically when we do this for our clients, when we set this up for them, we charge $3,497 to do this for you. But what I'm offering you today is considered done with you. And the reason we did this is because we know most people were not ready to invest $3,400 into this right now. So we wanted to make this accessible to as many people as possible. And I want to make this a no-brainer offer and make this decision as easy as possible for you. So put a yes in the chat if you've ever spent $347 on something that did not help you get more customers. Put a yes in the chat. That's probably most of us. Now, question, would you be willing to invest that same $347 into your business if it meant you could get new clients in as little as 8 days and be one step closer to living the life that you deserve? Put a yes in the chat if you would be willing to spend that same $347 on your business. And surprise, we're not even going to charge you $347. And really quickly, remember we referenced Free earlier. Free was one of the fastest people to sign up and get launched and get customers in the history of this. We have 100, I believe, 20 members. Free did this in 8 days. She signed up, got everything launched in 8 days. As of today, I think she's probably on her 5th client or 6th client with close to $1,000 made in clients. And I believe she's only maybe spent about $150 to $200 in ad spend so far. So it's almost a 5X return. And again, she's in a group. Y'all can message her as well. That's her website or funnel that she built, LawrenceVilleSilkPress.com. Now, for only $347, would you sign up right now? Put a yes in the chat. Would you spend $347 to get a proven system that gets you bookings in as little as 8 days? Put a yes in the chat. Now, if you sign up on today's call, you can save $200. And I'll explain how you can do this below. Remember, we said we're not even going to charge you $347. You can save $200 on today's call. You can get the entire auto client getting system, ClientMe.ai, set up with you for only $147 to start. Now, you must qualify. I'll tell you how to qualify below. It's $147 to start, then $97 per month. Cancel at any time. But as long as we deliver on our promise to get you new clients, there's literally no reason to cancel. Everybody clear on that? Put a yes in the chat. There's no reason to cancel as long as we're getting you customers. Now, $147 to start, you must qualify, then $97 per month. Now, here's what to expect when signing up. You're going to get an email with your login to the ClientMe.ai software. You're going to create a password. Then you're going to get access to the software. That's it. Monday, that's tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central. I believe that's 6:30 Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. We have a group onboarding call. This is to answer any questions you have about the software and how to use the software and how to get proper access to everything. Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central, we show you how to customize your funnel/booking site step by step for my non-tech people. These are all Zoom calls. It's best to join from your computer. If you just want to listen, you can join from your phone. These calls take about 30 minutes or so. Replays are available. Thursday, follow along ad setup. I pick one person out of this current group to set up their ads for them. Everyone else gets to follow along. We typically start ads with about $5 to $10 per day. This is also a Zoom call. Take about 30 minutes. Keep in mind, if anyone's like stumbling on the $5 to $10 per day, ads do not cost money unless they don't work. Remember that part. If you need help in between our Zoom calls, me and my team are available through WhatsApp. It's me, my other teammate, it's Mr. Jamil. He pretty much handles all of the back-end technical stuff. We reply in less than 30 minutes. Keep in mind, these calls are every week, so if you don't understand something or want to join and just ask questions, you get in 12 calls per month. So you're definitely getting a lot of support. And really quickly, this is someone that took advantage of my offer. You can see almost every day she's receiving a deposit for her appointments. August 13, 13, 12, 12, 10, 10, 8, 7, 6. Every day. Put a yes in the chat if you would love at least one new client per day. Just as this person was getting. One new client per day, put a yes in the chat if you would be happy with that. Here's the thing. Now, we only have the capacity to onboard 10 people next week. So when I drop the link, y'all going to have to move pretty fast or you get left out. You can count the number of yeses in the chat. We're definitely going to fill up all 10 slots. Once we get 10 signups, we'll close out the link. On top of only having 10 slots, we're going to be increasing the price to $297 per month. And here's why. Most of you who already know what funnels are, y'all probably have heard of these companies. ClickFunnels, everything that we're giving you, plus more, and their pro plan is $297 per month with no support. They're definitely not doing any coaching calls. This is Lead Pages. Y'all can Google these platforms if you don't know them. Everything that's included in the $697, we're giving you plus. None of these companies are really offering support at all. This is Go High Level. This is what ClientMe.ai is built on top of. Everything you get in the $297 package, we're offering you right now for $97 per month, plus all of the support calls. Do you agree what we're offering, the funnel software, the pre-made funnels, the 12 coaching calls per month, the ad setup, the new clients is a better deal than the competition? Put a yes in the chat. I want y'all to be clear on this. Yo's like, I'm going to go do this on my own. That's fine. You're going to lose that deal. You're not going to beat $97 per month and all of the support that we're giving you. Now, if you're ready to sign up and get fully booked, put a yes, I'm ready in the chat / comment section. Put a yes, I'm ready in the chat section if you're ready to sign up and get fully booked. Okay, so we're going to do a fast action discount. Remember, we're only taking 10 people, but the first 8 people that sign up on this call, I'm going to take $200 off the setup fee. So the first 8 people that sign up using the link that I'm going to drop, you're going to get started for $147 to start, then $97 per month. Cancel at any time. Everyone else, you're going to pay $347. Put a yes in the chat if we're clear on that. No, if you signed up at $97, it will be $97 for the lifetime. Now, if you cancel, then re-sign up after the prices increase, you will pay the new price. Okay, so we're all clear. The first 8 that sign up, you get $200 off the setup fee. Okay, so if y'all want to cheat, before I paste the link in the chat, there's the link if you want to hurry up and type this out. Okay, so I'm going to grab the link and paste it in the chat. Hold up. Again, this is a race. Copy. Okay, so the link is going in the chat. Okay, the links are in the chat. The site is clientme.ai/checkout. Okay, so now what we're going to do. Yeah, so y'all will get a text with the slides tomorrow. Again, the link is in the chat. And now we're going to open it up for Q&A. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, so just raise your hand if you have a if you have a question, and I'll unmute you. Again, raise your hand. Okay, I see one person. Okay, you're Chanel. Your mic is open. Again, just raise your hand if you have questions, and I'll unmute you. Yes, you can cancel your previous booking site. Again, the link is in the chat. First 8 people get the $200 off.
I can't believe you got my name right.
Oh, I'm getting good at this.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to clarify for someone who doesn't have or isn't able to take opportunity of this today, will we be able to join at a later time for that full price you mentioned?
Yes.
I don't know if you said that. How would we, do I just send you an email if I want to join the VIP program?
Yeah, you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is iGrowSalons. If y'all haven't already followed me on Instagram, iGrowSalons.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, here's the link again. She said the link disappeared. And here's what the page looks like. Again, it's clientme.ai/checkout. Again, it's Q&A time. So everyone who had questions like, oh, you didn't answer my question, here's your opportunity. Andrea, welcome. Okay, Latoya, you're unmuted. Charlay, hopefully I'm saying that right. You're unmuted. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I was just wondering, back when we were talking about the emails, I was just wondering, how often do you suggest that we send out those emails?
We do it every 3 to 4 days.
When you were talking about the, I'm noting down in my notebook.
Yeah. So every 3 days, send out an email.
Okay, every 3 days. Okay, thank you.
What if you don't have website? Will you help? So that's the thing. Let me actually go into the software for you. It comes with the website. You don't need a website. Oh, Latoya, Charlay, y'all are Maya, y'all are unmuted.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I am trying to put the website, and I put my card information in there, and it's showing me something about a funnel. I don't know what to do.
What do you mean it's showing you something about a funnel?
Okay, so it says my, it says that it's not completed, like one-time offer.
Okay. The one-time offer is for us to do it for you. There should be a button that says like, no, I don't want this.
Okay, it says it's a red button, and it then takes a picture for up to 12 split payment. I don't see where it says no.
Okay, if there's no button, just disregard. You are signed in. You should get an email. Check your spam folder for your login.
Okay, so it's completed even though it says it's not.
Yeah, so we also do everyone who signed up at $97 per month, you get a discounted rate for us to do it for you. And it's telling you, hey, it's like $4.97 or $5.97. You have the opportunity to check out for that now. If you don't want it, it should be a no button. If you don't see the no button, just skip it. You're in though.
Oh, I'm in?
Yes.
Yay!
Everyone that's saying same, sorry, there should be a no button. It's probably small, but
It's not. It's not and it's not and it's not. I'm driving. I'm trying to check out at the same time, like about to crash. Like, wait, no, I gotta do this.
everyone, sorry about the no button. I don't. Okay, so everyone that has checked out, you're in.
Okay.
Check your email. Make sure.
You see me?
Yes, I see y'all emails coming through. Make sure y'all check y'all spam folder for y'all logins.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna get the email. It's gonna say, hey, create a password, and you're gonna log in. Then you click on sites. You have 4 funnels that are already made for you to customize. So someone's like, hey, what if I don't have a website? The funnel is gonna act as your website.
Okay, so does this like replace our regular booking site or what's
What are you currently using for your booking site?
Style Seek?
So you can connect them together. So there's no scheduling conflicts. We connect them together using Google Calendar. What most people do is for the first month, they continue to use their existing booking site. Once they get familiar with our platform, then they go ahead and cancel whatever they were using before.
Yeah, because I'm ready to use Style Seek. They charge too much.
Yeah, we get that a lot. They taking percentage of revenue and everything.
Yeah, every new client, every new client, which is crazy.
Just to be clear, we don't take any percentages of anyone's revenue. All your money is your money.
Okay.
But for the person asking about the website, yes, you have 4 pre-made funnels in here. We also have a website builder. I did not cover this on the call because this is not important. But when I say all in one, it's literally all in one. You can build a store in here if you have sell products online. You could build a course creator in here as well. Can't do monetization, paying loctician, masterclass, connect. Yes, we connect with Gloss Genius as well. It connects with pretty much every booking site. You're going to connect them together using Google Calendar or whatever calendar you're using. Again, the link, we have 2 more slots left. Let me double check. Actually, we have 1 more slot left. Again, the link is in the description of this, not the description, but the chat. Are the clients guaranteed daily or 3 per week? So the only time the clients are guaranteed daily is based on how much you spent. I'm not going to tell you clients are guaranteed daily on a $5 per day budget. Now I can show you. Let's see. So we're going to hop inside of an ad account, a live ad account. So this is a client that does brows. I'm just trying to show you what she's spending to get a booking on average. So this month, from the 1st to the 13th, she spent the average of $27 per booked appointment. So this is why I'm telling you, at $5 per day, no. If she wants one customer per day, she would simply just have to spend at least $27 per day, because that's what it's costing her to get a booked appointment. Does that make sense? Latoya, I don't know if I got everybody's. So Latoya, again, if you have questions, Clashandra, hopefully I'm saying that right. You're unmuted, and Charlay, you're unmuted, or you can unmute. What if online booking isn't feasible? Prefer to take phone calls? How is your bro? Brandy, are you saying you prefer to take phone calls versus online bookings? So if that's what you're saying, we do have the option for them to just book a call with you, or they could just become a lead, then you would follow up with them via phone. Hopefully that answers your question. Charlay?
Yeah, I think that was part of my question.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I right now, I'm a mama of two toddlers, and I prefer right now, honestly, not to have my own salon suite. I specialize in natural hair care, scalp care, treatments, and I work in a corporate salon. So my question is, I think the last person's question kind of helped me, but I wasn't sure because I don't have my own booking site. It would conflict with the salon's booking. How do you work with people like that? And do you think this would be something that makes sense? I mean, so far I like everything that I have heard. Um, I could use at least one to two more clients a day. So I was just curious. I am considering uh, doing my own thing soon. Not sure yet. That's just a lot on my plate compared to still work, to be honest. But yeah, that was my question. I work in a more corporate salon. I have to work on the booking system that they have because it does give people a hard time. So I always send people to the phone. Calling is easier, and honestly, I was the one to ask about Instagram because I get some companies asking me, well, what kind of content do your Facebook post? So I was curious, if Instagram is an option for the ads because that has been working for me, or do you only use Facebook? So the corporate salon question, and do you only use Facebook? That was my question.
So
That makes sense.
we teach Facebook and Google. So not Facebook and so Facebook and Google, as well as Instagram. As far as the corporate salon thing, you have to navigate that. At the end of the day, if you need customers, our system will help you get customers. Your issue is, where will you do the hair? Can you take someone, like if someone texts you and say, hey, can you do my hair? Can they come in without booking on the corporate calendar?
I can book them. I have to book them next to the corporate calendar. So I can book them myself, or I recommend that they call. The website seems to be coming up empty all the time, and I don't feel comfortable with it set up the same way in the past where I book people myself a lot of the time. So I'm
So
telling you now, we'll see.
So our system will allow you to generate your own bookings and leads. Then you will transfer them onto the corporate calendar.
Okay, that makes sense.
How much do you charge to build it up? So when you sign up, it's gonna take you to a one-time offer page where it says, "Hey, we will do this for you for $597." There's also a split pay option using Klarna Afterpay that will split the $597 into 12 payments. For those of you that are interested in done for you. I do see a few payments coming through that are saying failed. You may have to double check your CCV. Again, the sign up link is in the chat. Again, for those of you that are interested in done for you and you have already made it past that page, just message me on Instagram at @iGrowSalons and I'll just send you a direct link. This is where we do everything for you. You still get access to the coaching calls and everything, but we just handle the funnel build for you. Khalees. Hopefully, I don't know if you're still here, but hopefully I answered your question. Okay, hold on. iPhone, you're allowed to talk, and Kiana, you're allowed, and Bogart. The 147 is done with you. Yes. Yes. Yeah, to use the software in full, you should join from a computer. You can sign. Go ahead. No. If you don't have a computer but you still want to do it, I would recommend done for you. But you will need to access the software yourself if you're doing the 147 done with you. So once you sign up, it'll be 147. Then it'll be 597 additional for us to do it for you. Okay, so you would just check out through the link that I put in the chat. Then I would add you. Everyone that signs up for Done For You, you will get inside a private group chat with me and my partner. Then we'll send you a Google Doc to fill out about your business. Then we typically have your funnel up and running in about 7 to 10 days. Did I answer all of your questions? Oh, if you've already signed up, let me. Me, shoot me a shoot me a message on Instagram, and I'll send you a link for the Done For You. And my Instagram is iGrowSalons. Again, the checkout link. If I didn't get someone's question, everyone who's raised their hand is unmuted, so you can
Hi.
go ahead.
So, oh, sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Hi. So my question is, how long is the program?
Indefinitely. So we're giving you basically a software for bookings. So as long as you need customers or you need a booking site, you will always pay monthly, just as you do like Square or Acuity or whoever you're currently using.
I use Square.
Okay, so it's the same thing. You're subscribing to a software. The coaching calls and everything else is basically just free.
Okay. So it's basically whenever you feel that you've gotten, um, I guess, used to the system and can opt out.
Yeah, if you don't need it anymore, you don't need customers, then you just cancel.
Okay.
It's iPhone 61548. It's 147 to start and 97 per month.
Okay, so my question is, you said the 147, it is because I've already signed up, I've already paid. So that is the done with you. So what exactly am I getting with the done with you? Like, do I go in and design myself? Like, how does that work?
So when you log in, yours is gonna look just like this. So you already have funnels in here pretty much done for you. They're like 85% complete. All you have to do is add. What service do you want more customers for?
Say, sewing.
Okay, so you would create your sew-in offer. Does your sew-in include hair?
It doesn't know, but I mean, I can. I'm thinking about doing, selling hair
Okay, got it. So it would say, in what city are you in?
in Memphis, Tennessee.
So it's a hair plus install for whatever price that is, or hair install by itself. Then your city. Then there's this calendar. Then down here you just add in your content, but the placeholders are already there.
Okay. So so basically, I my whatever you, because I do it myself. Like
Yeah. Now, done for you is just where you fill out a doc, then you don't even really need to touch the software.
Okay. Okay.
Do I have other options? I'm short 147. Yeah, you just got to go get the other $6 before the price goes back up. Did anyone else have any questions? Kishana, did I get to you?
I
Kiana?
also have, yes. Um, the other question I was going to ask with this software, is you said it's going to be able to um, link to whatever site, whatever business site that you're using. Um, will integrate with whatever business site you're using. Will it? Let's just say that you have other links or whatnot. Would you be able to link that to Linktree?
Okay, so you're saying you have a link tree and you want to. Okay, what links do you want in your link tree?
Well, that's what I was saying. I was gonna have a um, well, I have a link tree, and I have my business site as well as my storefront.
Okay, got it. So yes, coaching as long as you have the software. If you don't want to sign up for the software, sign up for the coaching. It is definitely worth it. But yes, so you can also create a link tree inside of the software, unless your link tree is free, to do away with that. But yeah, so your funnel will have its own separate domain. So if you want, you can add your funnel to your link tree. But the main way that we get people to your funnel is through ads. So it's not necessary that you put this link into your Instagram.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
No problem. Melvina. Oh, okay. You're there. You go. You can unmute. But yeah, the Bogart was asking about. So on the coaching, I also do calls in between the required calls, which are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, where I cover other strategies you can use to get more customers. Again, I've been able to help beauty brands generate over $8 million in sales. Like I know a lot that can help everyone on this call make more money from digital, physical products as well as services. So that's all included in the coaching. Melvina, you're unmuted, or you have permission to speak, I guess, so you can unmute.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't hear what I said. Okay. I'm really semi tight, but I do a lot of soft hair services. I don't do braids, wigs, things of that nature. I do help hair care services for people that don't want those uh, services ongoing. My challenge is I'm there 3 days a week. I want to be booked more, but I don't want to have to man the site. I'm trying to figure out how to get. I don't know what else you offer because I don't necessarily. How should I use? Want to have to man or. I heard you say you do ongoing coaching. So the ongoing coaching without the funnels is the same price, or is there another program that you offer without having to have the funnels or the leads or however you working with the program?
Yeah. So if you DM me and say, "Hey, I want coaching," I will tell you 4 weeks. That's one call per week is 1997. 8 weeks is 24.97. That's one-to-one coaching.
Okay.
For 147 plus 97 per month, you get group coaching. But some of the calls are like the Friday calls that I do that I didn't mention. You're probably talking like 5 to 10 people on there, and they're just there to listen. So if you have questions, you get all your questions answered. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So for the signing up
You just cancel.
Don't have to pay the additional 200 whatever dollars that's left. I don't understand that part.
It's 147 to start, then $97 per month. Cancel at any time. There's no additional 200. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, the calls are recorded.
You said it was a discount of $200.
That's if you sign up after today's call.
Gotcha.
It'll be
Okay.
347 to start.
Gotcha. Okay. And $97 a month.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I'm just trying to work that piece out. So
okay, no problem.
thank you.
Carmen, you can go ahead. Again, the link is in the chat. Carmen. And you have to unmute. I don't know if you're unmuting. If you already have a booking site, we can connect our software with your existing booking site that way you don't have any duplicate bookings. No, so you're still muted. Okay, now you're unmuted.
Oh, so you heard damn it. Okay.
No, I just heard it just now.
Okay, thank you. I was like, damn it, how do you unmute yourself? Sorry.
No problem.
So I'm just working through the whole process of this. I did the payment. I got the activation email. I was trying to, I clicked the link on the email. I was trying to just get through it and change my password. And then it timed out or something. So I don't know if I'm gonna need like another client AI confirmation email or like software.
Is it telling you the link expired?
Yes, it says that the activation of my account is expired and I'm gonna need another one. I don't know how it happened because I was trying to just go back and get, the activation code and then copy it and it just expired. So
Okay, check your email now.
is there a way that I can, okay, here, reset password. Okay, perfect. Reset password. I really appreciate this.
No problem.
Okay, I think I can do it. Well, that's not gonna.
Again, the sign up link is in the chat. For those of you that prefer done for you and want the split pay option, just message me and I'll send you the link. Message me on Instagram at @AgroSalons. For the 30 people that are still here and you have not followed me, follow me on Instagram at @AgroSalons. I promise you I have a ton of valuable content. Also my YouTube. I have a ton of educational content on my YouTube channel. My YouTube is @AgroSalons. If you're like, hey, I'm not convinced yet, just go to my YouTube channel. I have like hundreds of videos on everything.
I have a question. Am I unmuted?
Yeah, you are.
Perfect. So, you said that the first 8 get something special, or that you're gonna pick one person to like in the first call, like.
So the first 8 got $200 off, and there was supposed to be a winner to get a one-on-one call with me.
Yes. Are we into that?
Yeah, you're the winner.
Yes.
It's always the person that reminds me.
I asked. Yes. Thank you.
I've been doing these calls like every week for the last like 5 or 6 weeks. It's always the person that asks like, "Hey, what about the?"
I'm happy. I'm so happy.
So just message me on Instagram and I'll send you the link to schedule that call.
When I come, it's like send me a security code. Okay, if I send it to my phone, it's probably better security code. That's when it like locked me out. But now I'm gonna do it live so that you all so that it works. Hopefully, where is it? Security code. Copy it. Okay, copy. Okay. Let's see if it'll work. No. Did it do it? Oh my god, I'm in. I'm in my account. Perfect.
Latoya, you better check your DM because everybody that asked last week, I said, "Hey, send me your DMs. I'll send you your link." You must have didn't send a DM. Again, if you have a question, just raise your hand and I'll give you access to the mic.
Troy,
Yes.
what did you say about the payment plan? I didn't understand that part.
So the done for you option where we do everything for you, there's an option to check out through Klarna Afterpay where they would split the 597 into 12 payments. Clashandra, what are you saying you're looking at and you're confused? Now, when everyone who signed up, when you get to the software, you can click on the section that says onboarding, and this will.
To borrow my laptop again because I had changed my password and everything on my phone while I was sleeping. So I probably just need to go look at it on my computer and I can get a better understanding of what's going on.
Okay, no problem.
It looks confusing, but I don't know.
So go to onboarding at the bottom left and click on this, and it'll show you how to use everything. Now, keep in mind, tomorrow is the group onboarding call where Mr. Jamil will walk you through everything live, and you also have the opportunity to ask questions if you don't understand something.
Okay, okay. Well, that'll probably help me.
Okay, perfect. Did anyone else have any questions? The onboarding call is at 7:30 p.m. Central. I believe that's 5:30 Pacific, and I believe 6:30 Eastern. Any other questions? Let's see. Or 8:30 Eastern. And every
Hello?
yes.
Okay, so I have a question. So, do we have to set up the pixel and everything before we do this onboarding tomorrow?
No. So we walk through how to set up there. I do have a 4-step video that shows you how to do it, but on Thursday we will do it live.
Okay, no, I do have that video because I remember like I want to say it was like a couple years ago. You ran an ad and I seen when it was like the done for you ads.
Okay, got it.
I figured out how to do that part, but I just want to know if it was because mine's is not working.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, join. Make sure you join Thursday, and then we'll walk you through it.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Anyone else have any questions? Let me see if I got everybody. Okay, so for the people that did sign up, if everyone's still here, you will get a text about 5 minutes before the call starts, the Zoom. We also post the Zoom links in the WhatsApp, so make sure y'all join WhatsApp as well. Salon Supreme, where are you at? Okay, sorry. Okay, now you can unmute.
Hi, thank you for answering my question. Well, at least my question. My concern is I recently switched my booking app to Square,
Okay.
so I'm kind of nervous about doing another switch right away with the clients. They're not too. Not everybody's up to change all the time. So is there a way I can join without having to switch my booking app?
So yeah, there's no need to switch. What we have set up for you is strictly for like ads. This is built to where we post an ad and we get people booking through the ads. Your existing clients don't even have to know this exists. And you can connect our software, climbing.ai, to Square so you don't have any conflicts on your schedule.
Okay. And then once if I like yours later, I can dedicate more to Square and just switch.
Yeah, most people that join use us for about 30 days, then they get familiar with the software, then they cancel out everything else that they were using.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. And again, the sign up link is in the chat. Um, how do we join WhatsApp? Maya, send me a link on Instagram at iGrow Salons, and I'll send you the link to WhatsApp. Anyone else have any questions? Everyone has the ability to talk right now, by the way. You just have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I think you just answered my question too. So, basically, we're gonna build our funnel app with you guys, and any other software that we use can be directly connected to this, right? Any booking software, um, you know, I don't have a website, for example. I use Instagram and it's not delivering any traffic at all. So it's like I obviously need a funnel. I need somebody to see ads for me, the right people to see that I even, do my services. Um, so are we going to be run through with the calls that you said that we have each month? Are we each individually going to be run through how to do those setups, how to optimize those systems that we already have in place in the salon, to get these bookings or to get people to go to our booking button, right? Or our booking link?
When you say booking link, you're talking about to the funnel, correct?
I'm saying, like, for example, my booking software, right? It's Vagara. So I already have a link there. I have a link on Instagram. I have a button, all that stuff. But people are not obviously finding it. So the funnel is to find it.
No, the funnel is to get you bookings.
So
When we set up, when we serve,
setup.
yeah, when we serve your ad, it's the link in the ad is going to take them directly to the funnel. They're going to bypass Instagram, bypass Vagaro. They're going directly to the funnel. And the funnel is going to turn them from a clicker into a booking.
But then, so they book through they're gonna book through the website we create with you. I don't understand.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's a quick example. So this is one of my clients. So, and this is her ad account. And this is one of the ads. So when someone clicks on this book now button, it goes to her funnel, which is, let me find the URL. Goes here. Then they book on this calendar, select time, fill out this, then pay a deposit, then schedule. So this is now the booking. Like you can keep the Vagaro link in your Instagram, but we're bypassing all of that. We're going directly to the funnel.
But so then I would have to check for clients, like how do I, because Vagaro is the scheduling system, right? So how do I, then now I have to check for clients on the funnel on this page?
No, we can set it up where to shoot you a text and an email saying, "Hey, someone booked at this time."
And I have to put them into the system.
No, so do you use Google Calendar?
On Vagaro?
Yeah, if you don't, I will create a Google Calendar, connect it to Vagaro, then you connect it to our software. That way, if they schedule on Vagaro or on our software, it still will be on your Google Calendar. So you don't have to input anything.
Okay, I would have to see if there's capability for that.
It is.
It is good. Okay.
Vagaro, Google.
Let's learn all this. We're gonna do this together, right? All of this
Yes.
right up. Okay. That was my only question. I don't have like a lot of questions because I know that we're gonna start the work, and it was just, you know, basically my initial question is just how it all works with the systems that I already have in place.
Okay, got it.
But if it, like, I'm okay, like I can be guided, like we can get to work with like the calls and the classes, and it's gonna be all right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Maya, can you message me on Instagram
I
instead?
did. It's at beautyboutique.co.
Oh, I see you.
Okay, so I have one more question.
Go ahead.
So I sell here and I do here. So I wanted to know, like, so I would like a Shopify store. If we could do the landing page on the Shopify website, or does it have to be through the link that you're setting up for?
Okay, explain to me one more time.
So you know how you set the landing page, right? Because I already have my booking, my Acuity calendar like merged into my Shopify store.
Okay.
Maybe like if we could create a landing page on the Shopify store, like for the funnel.
No, I think you're mixing the two. So Shopify, the Shopify is like its own website. You're saying, can we put a funnel on inside of your Shopify website?
Yeah, because you know how you have the funnel is and they go to the landing page, correct, where they click and put their information in and then book, right?
So the funnel is technically a landing page.
Okay, okay,
It's also technically a website.
okay.
So I take it like it's like you're asking me, can I put this website into your Shopify website?
No, that page. So no, you can't do that.
No, the only thing we probably could do is like embed the calendar, but we couldn't put like the entire like page.
Page. Okay. All right. That answers the question. Thank you.
No problem. iPhone 615. I see you're unmuted. Did you have a question?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Valerie Bridgeforth. I'm with Booksy. I hate them. And I don't know.
As you
Because
should.
I was with Gin Book and I was so, I mean, just so pleased. Gin Book has this thing called, I mean, Booksy has this thing called, I can't think of the name of it, whatever it is. It's supposed to, oh, Boost, where they give you clients, but they want 30% of the first one and nothing thereafter. And it works, but it don't. And I don't see any benefit now because what happened to me is I had a client I'm talking on the phone to, um, making all arrangements. I send her my link. They take advantage of her booking on there and said she came from Boost a lot. So I was like being asked to pay for her coming to the site. And I said, no, she was a client that well, you shouldn't claim to claim my ass. I claimed to start working with Booksy. And then you're going to try to claim a client I brought to you. So it became convoluted to the point that I've been upset trying to find something different. I don't want to build my own website. I don't know if I want to come. I like what you're doing for your marketing. I think it's great to hear that you have developed a program and a platform that is an alternative for stylists. And I am a seasoned stylist, so I've seen everything come and go.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be on something today that might not be here tomorrow. I don't know your track record. I don't know how long you've been around. I know
Check
check
my
it out.
Instagram and scroll all the way down. You see 2018.
I don't like when people say check my Instagram. I don't get on your Instagram. I became a stallion. We did stupid numbers a year without Instagram. Now, when Instagram came on the scene, it became the crutch for everybody. I want as organic opportunity to develop a clientele
Hmm.
as I possibly can. And I know we're in the age of high tech, this, that, and the third. So I'm that girl that's going to need serious detail understanding. And I don't want to check your references.
Well, you asked how long have I been around. I'm telling you, I've been here since 2018.
That don't mean nothing to me because I've been here since 1990. So
I
what
mean,
does that mean
well,
to me?
well, what are you getting at?
I'm getting at I need to know the stability of what your program is. I was with Gin Book for about 15, maybe, yeah, 16 years. Best program I ever had in my life. Not only did it send out birthday cards and made sure people um, were tapped on the shoulder when we didn't see them, it was an incredible program. So you're being compared to, with my situation to them. And I want to know that there's going to be the same kind of stability and you're going to be around as long as I was with them. Because when Gin Book went out and Booksy came on the scene, Booksy basically told me if the older clients didn't know how to get on the computer and book an appointment, oh well, they just SOL. And I thought that was the worst thing I could ever hear because I built a clientele of all ages. And I know some people are just not tech savvy and they're not going to book online. Then when I went to Booksy, and I'm sharing all of this so I can make sure I don't choose something that's not going to fill in all my blanks. When I went to Booksy, Booksy requires you put a credit card in or you can opt out of that. I like that because if somebody doesn't come, you can get 50% of the service with them. That's fine too. The thing I didn't like is that how I had to go back and forth with them, literally fighting with them about a client that I brought to the platform that booked with me. And they were like, but you need to give us 90. And some of my services run as high as eight, $900. So 30% of any of that pissed me off. And they wanted me to give them the money before they would and then told me they would refund me. I said, not in this life will you get a dime from me. You could shut Boost down all day long. But I even screenshot my entire conversation to them to let them know I spoke with her before I sent her my link to book on this site and you're trying to take credit for it. And I'm saying all of this so I won't have to run into the same kind of issues. So Instagram. I told him I am Instagram for right now. And you could either come to me or you don't. You can look at my pictures, but I'm not sending you to the website. It's the proof. And I challenge people to come to me, and if you don't like what I do, you ain't gotta pay me. That's how confident I was in everything I did. So
Okay, well, come to us, and if you don't like it, get your money back.
don't try to use my
How about
software
that?
again. But I get it. I get it.
But yeah, I use this software to run my business. No
You
need.
do not want to
No
get
need.
into another situation with a lot of fees, do they?
We don't take anyone's percentages, and I need this to run my own business. So
Okay.
as long as my business is around, you'll be around. Custom, yeah. So you will need a custom domain for your funnel. If not, if you don't want to purchase a new domain, you could use what's called a subdomain. So that's your existing domain, but there's like a let's say funnel dot whatever your existing domain is .com.
Okay. Yeah, I have my own website, and I've had it for a while. And I understand everything about marketing from the SEOs to you name it, the keywords, all of that has been a big part of everything I've done. Now, I guess lots of things make a difference. And this is my big point. Tell me your name again.
Troy,
Tori?
Troy, 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 Troy,
Sorry, I almost don't want to say it, but
Troy.
Troy, you said?
Yes.
Where you from?
Originally Louisiana, but I'm in Dallas.
Okay. Sometimes people accents get in the way of their pronouncing whatever it is. I never heard Troy sound like that. Um, but Troy, I have been in business for a long time, and I want a solution better than I don't have, and I'm about to open up another segment of my business for bras, and that's why I'm talking to you right now because that's the next business I want to step into. Um, with that being said, I heard different prices. I don't know what you all do. I got on the call late. It seems like you all build a website or you can, I don't know. I'm kind of not sure. And I'm really looking for stability in booking so that I can be as happy as I was about Jingle. And they sold, I think, to Booksy, which I thought that's tragic because they have nothing to compare.
Yeah. But to answer your question, um, if you sign up, the software it comes with for pre-built websites. But if you need like a custom solution, we do offer a done for you option where we build out everything for you.
And I think I heard you say something about five something.
Now,
Um,
yeah, that's once you sign up. It asks you, hey, do you want us to do it for you at $5.97? But if you were to message me and say, hey, can you build out my funnel, and you're not subscribed to the software, it will be between $9.97 and $14.97.
okay, and I'm not even sure what that means. What I saw when I got online was 147 or $97 a month. Was that for your hosting or something with the booking site? And I heard you needed your own laptop. Um, and it's unfortunate if people don't have a laptop.
Yeah, if you don't have a computer, this is probably not a good solution.
The other thing that I was able to do is have a mobile app for Booksy and Jinbook that when people needed it, they could book everything on the mobile app. Y'all don't have that opportunity?
You would just send them a link and they would book on their mobile device. But we do have a mobile app to communicate or to see your calendar or to receive phone calls, but we don't have an app to book. They would just book through your link on their phone.
Okay, it's a disconnect with that. I'm not sure what I'm hearing.
The action is
But
still
now,
the action is still taking place on their device. It's just not an app, it's a link to a website.
so that's understood, but why is it that you can't do one thing without being on a laptop? And I'm totally aware of that because I also have a um, photo booth business where you have to book your appointments but you can't do something on your phone.
You can book on your phone. You cannot make changes to your. This is complex software. You can't edit complex software on a mobile device.
I get that. And I feel like I would be limited if I couldn't be the one to do something without contacting you.
You can't contact us for that.
Okay, how do you make changes? How do you edit it?
I'm saying if you don't have access to a computer, this is not a good solution for your current situation.
I have a computer, two of them. So
Oh my gosh. Are you messing with me? Oh lordy.
But yeah, you gotta have a laptop in this life we live in. Things are moving too fast and everything's going to AI tech this that. I know my Google was listening to me because I kept saying, "Oh my God," today, and it asked me, "Are you okay?" What would you do if I wasn't? So anyway, I like being silly, and if I can't poke fun into whatever it is I'm doing, I'm not gonna do it. That's just a way to live a longer life, I think. Sadly.
Okay.
So no, whoever's asking me about something funny, just know I'm not. I just know when you had used to hide, and I was talking to somebody just recently because I also do public speaking sometimes, and did a lot of it at one point and a lot of education. So it gets to a place where people always need information about everything, and so I'm gonna ask a whole bunch of questions, Troy, about this special that you have offered. Now, $97 a month is a high price ticket when you're used to paying 40 or 50 for these other booking sites. And is that what your rate is?
Yes. And it's very inexpensive for what you're getting.
And that's the thing I don't know is what I'm getting. So where can I find out what this all involves? Because I did not get on the call at the beginning of it.
Just
And I would
shoot.
love whatever you did because I got a reminder to ask, are you on the call? Because it's taking place right now. That was genius for me.
Thank you. Shoot me a DM, then I'll explain more in detail what's involved with the offer.
Okay. You got my full attention. I look forward to talking to you.
Okay, no problem.
All
Uh,
right. Thank you.
Kiana. Kiana, you still? Maya.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
I was trying to get a question in, but I wanted to allow her to finish and ask her questions.
oh, no problem.
My question is, on my side, I understand that you said something regarding to deposits. I do not take deposits. It's more so of a prepaid appointment for my clients. So when they book, the appointment is already paid for. They just need to show up. Would I need to go back into my site and change it over to a deposit? Because I haven't done deposits since like before COVID.
No, so whatever you're already doing, just keep doing that. With our system and for how we're attracting customers, we typically do a deposit if we're getting a lot of no shows. That's the only, but the majority of people that use our software do not do deposits.
Okay.
I showed you Soleil Aesthetics because when we initially launched our ad, she was getting a lot of bookings, but they were not showing up. So we threw the deposit to mitigate that issue.
Okay. Alrighty. I was just trying to see if there was anything that makes a difference. Okay, so I can just keep it as a prepaid appointment.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
I'm laughing at Carmen. No problem.
I
Maya.
had another question, but I already kind of lost it. I lost it. If it come back to me, I'll take care of it and resend it, but thanks.
Okay, no problem. Maya.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, the lady before you said, that text that you was sending out, don't we learn how to do that too?
Yes, that's the booking software working its
Okay,
magic.
okay, yeah.
There's also that something that I didn't share. We're working on it right now, but it's like an AI assistant where your clients could just text and get booked without you even being involved in the conversation.
Okay, that's amazing.
The only thing that it doesn't do right now is take deposits for whoever takes deposits. But if you don't, we'll probably be rolling it out in like a week or two.
Okay, we look forward to that.
Okay, perfect. I have an iMac, but my iPad as well. Yeah, you should be good with your iPad. Monisha, I see you're unmuted. Did you have a question?
Oh, yeah. Um, I just realized, do y'all do anything for like consultations? Because I require consultations before a client can actually book a full appointment.
Yeah, so currently Allison is doing a K-tip offer. So it goes from ad to consult calendar. Then she closes the sale over the phone.
Okay. Okay.
Did I answer your question fully?
Where's your step ladder?
Okay, well, if we don't have any more questions, I'll go ahead and hop off. If y'all do have any questions, feel free to
I
shoot
do
me.
have a question. This offer, I think the text went out saying that it ends the 147, then $97 a month. It ends within 72 hours of this call. Is that correct?
Yeah, you get like two more texts. I think it'll the last one to go out Wednesday.
Okay. But the onboarding is tomorrow. So just say that if someone joins at a later time, would that affect it?
You would just start next Monday.
Okay. Okay.
Again, if y'all do have any questions after I end the call, feel free to message me on Instagram at iGrowSalons. All right, talk to y'all soon.